Mani. I come from class 6B and now I will present my mini research entitled Figurative Language in Parasian Malau Song Lyric, and then in this video I will explain chapter 1, chapter 2 and chapter 3. Okay, let's start. Chapter 1 Introduction. 1.1 Background of the study. Language is the one of tool to communicate with others or small letters. In this world, especially in our daily life, we need to communicate with others because we are as a human being. We need communication also to fulfill the necessity of our life. Figurative language is speaking that goes beyond the literal meaning of words to get a message or point across. There are many types of figurative language such as personification, metaphor, association, hyperbole, euphemism, symbolic, metonymia, synecdoche, allegory, and simile. 1.2 Statement of the problem. The first, what types of figurative language are used in Parasian Malau? The second, what is the most dominant types of figurative language found in Parasian Malau song lyric? 1.3 Objective of the study. Based on the statement of the problem, the objective of this study are to find the first, the types of figurative language used in Parasian Malau. The second, the most dominant types of figurative language in Parasian Malau song. 1.4 Scope of the study. The research was limited to the figurative language used and found in the lyric of Parasian Malau selected song lyric. According to Knickerbocker and Ranger theory, there are many types of figurative language such as personification, metaphor, association, hyperbole, euphemism, symbolic, metonymia, synecdoche, allegory, and simile that found in Parasian Malau song lyric. 1.5 The significance of the study. This research review is expected to provide valuable contributions which are presented as follows. The writer hopes that this research can provide information to readers about the types of figurative language used in the song lyric. Chapter 2 Review of Related Literature. 2.1 Figurative language. Figurative language is a language that uses words or expressions with a meaning that is different from the literal expression. Figurative language is often found in literary works such as articles in newspaper, advertisement, novel, poems, music, etc. 2.1.1 Types of figurative language. Simile. According to Knickerbocker and Ranger, simile is that comparison between two things, human and human. Human and things, concrete and abstract things. For example, your eyes like a star. In the example, use connective words like metaphor. According to Knickerbocker and Ranger, metaphor is an implied comparison. Metaphor is a state comparison between two things, concrete and abstract things. The term is actually same as simile, but the comparison not using words like or as. Personification. According to Knickerbocker and Ranger, personification is a metaphor that implies comparison between a non-human being and human being. It gives characteristics to an object, animal, or an abstract idea. Snake dog. According to Peter, snake dog is particular for metaphor. The technique of snake dog uses a part in order to signify the whole. For example, mothers by spinach and carrot. Metonymy. Metonymy is a kind of figurative speech that has to do with the substitution of the name of one thing or another. For example, good housewife has a good table. And the last, hyperbole. According to Knickerbocker and Reniger, hyperbole means a forecasting which involves exaggeration of idea used for special effect. Hyperbole is an unreal exaggeration to appease the real situation. 2.2 Meaning. In linguistics, meaning is what the source or sender express, communicate, or convey in their message to the observer or receiver, and what the receiver infers from the current context. Frederick said, mastering language is master of degree and knowing the meaning of all of the words. 2.2.1 Types of meaning. Meaning can be distinguished into 5 types of meaning. The importance is meaning, and then connotative meaning, conceptual meaning, collocative meaning, and thematic meaning. Conceptual meaning. Let's say conceptual meaning, sometimes called denotative or cognitive meaning, is widely assumed to be the central factor in linguistic communication, and it can be so to be. Connotative meaning. Connotative meaning is the communicated value and expression as by the writer or what is refers to. Collocative meaning. Collocative meaning, what is communicated through associations with words which tend to occur in the environment or another word. It refers to the associations a word occurs and account of the meaning of words which tend to occur in its environment. And the last, thematic meaning. Thematic meaning means what is communicated by the way in which a speaker or written organizes the message in terms or ordering. 2.3 Song lyric. Songs that are formed from the relation between elements of music with elements of poetry or song lyric are a form of communication. Song lyric have the form of the text in form of word and sentence that can be used to create a certain atmosphere and imaginative. 2.4 Previous study. There are some scholars who ever did the research about language choose that relates to the topics they are listening and analysis of figurative language found on the lyric by Taylor Swift's Speak Now album. Chapter 3. The method of the study. 3.1 The research design. The function of research design is to ensure that the evidence obtained enable use to answer the initial question as unambiguously as possible. Isaac and Michael state descriptive qualitative methods describe the population and evidence of the data systematically, the fact and characteristic. 3.3 The source of the data. The source of the data for the study will be taken from Goparasian Malau Songre de R. Pikiribonaku doho unang asol-soli salelengna unang mendele manduda bayon burjuni dainang etc. All the lyric will be taken as source of data. 3.3 Procedure of data collection. After collecting all of the data, the water analysis, the data of figurative language that was used in Goparasian Malau song lyric, the step of analyzing data in preset as follows. The first, choose some selected song lyric that contain figurative language. The second, reading and understanding the lyric. And the last, identify all of the words, phrases, and sentences containing figurative language at the data. 3.4 The technique of data analysis. The author used the interactive models of Miles Huberman. He explained that interactive analysis model is a way of dividing analytical activity into several parts such as data collection, data reduction, data presentation, and data collection theory.